This is Patrick Green, and is talking about PE 575 on application of nutrition principles. And one strategy that I currently use for myself is fluid intake, and specifically water. And it's important to have water because enhances the body's ability to regulate temperature and cool efficiently while avoiding unnecessary elevation heart rate. Improves ability to recover quickly from training and competition, minimizes cramps, enhances mental function, decision making, concentration, motor control, and supports effective immune defenses. And I notice that when I'm not taking adequate water, I am lacking concentration. I get really tired within training sessions quickly. Heart rate spikes up, and I, like all people, just have a hard time tolerating heat. I tend to get overheated. That's why I try to, when I train, wear minimal clothing as possible, appropriate clothing, but typically short sleeves, shorts, dry fit clothing, because I tend to overheat. Muscle cramps, usually only ever cramped during long events such as a marathon or a half marathon. Usually never during normal training sessions. Headaches, and things like that. But I usually can tell beforehand. Usually, indications of dehydration occur by color of urine, and I usually check that every time to see if I need to add water or not. Usually weighing myself. Usually when I wake up or before, I used to weigh myself before sessions and after sessions. Now I just usually go by what's my energy level like, and then thirst. And usually if you're thirsty, you're usually already dehydrated. And some strategies I like to use, just carrying a water bottle on me at all the time. I try to bring multiple water bottles. I used to bring a gallon water bottle with me and just try to drink as much as I can. Just look on that. It's on my desk, and I drink every period. And then I usually carry with me to practice, and also when I'm coaching, and also bring it with me during training sessions when I'm training clients. It's important. They say it's important to aim to have at least 2 cups of water each meal. Try to get that or more. And just have as much fruit and vegetables as possible, because there's high water contents in those foods. And then another example to increase fluid intake is just I have a breakfast smoothie in the morning, and I also just try to have as much soups as I can. Drink usually a glass of milk or water before I go to bed. And then during the cold seasons, just have teas and things like that. If I'm training for more than 60, 90 minutes, try to have sport drinks. And I try to tell this to my kids, my students, and my athletes. They try to drink Gatorades as much as they can, and I think they just like it for the flavor. But it's important just to not have that unless we're training for long periods of time. And try to just have water only. But it's tough to tell the younger crowd. My older athletes and older clients get it. And so those are some strategies I implement for myself and for my team, my students, and my clients. And that's just adequate fluid intake. It is the most important nutrient we need to have. Our body's mostly made up of it. That's what gives us shape. And so that is one strategy I use.